Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a little girl who loved to paint. She would paint pictures of fantastical creatures and dreamy landscapes. And one night she painted a picture of a lonely castle under the cold, hard stare of the moon. When the girl named Lila went to bed, she woke up the next morning to find that the painting had changed. The castle was no longer empty. There were people waving at her from the windows. At first she thought it was a dream, but every day when she woke up, the painting had changed again. This time servants were sweeping the courtyard. Then, one day, a queen was standing on the balcony, and the next, knights were riding their horses in a field. One evening, the queen in the painting called out to Lila, "Hey, child, would you like to visit us?" And without a moment's hesitation, Lila said yes. And with a wave of the queen's hand, she was pulled into the painting. It was just as beautiful in real life as it was in the painting. And the queen gave Lila a tour of the kingdom. They walked through the halls of the castle, and Lila could have sworn the tapestries were waving at her. Then they stepped out into the gardens where flowers grew in every color imaginable. A little ways off, Lila could see a group of children playing by a fountain. And, as they approached, the children stopped to stare at her. "Who are you?" one of them asked. And the queen answered, "This is the new princess of our kingdom. We've been expecting you." Then all the children bowed before her. "Your Highness," they said in unison. And from that day on, Lila became the princess of the Painted Kingdom. She lived in a tower with 1,000 shimmering windows. Every morning, she would wake up and watch the sun rise over the colorful hills. And every afternoon, she would take a golden carriage to visit her friends. The people of the Painting Kingdom loved their new princess, and for the first time in a long while, the moon smiled down on the land. Now, if you're wondering what happened to Lila's old life, well, every morning when her parents came to check on her, they found a blank canvas on the wall where the painting once hung. They never found their daughter either, but they did notice a faint shimmer of moonlight on the frame. And they couldn't help but smile, knowing that their Lila was happy, because even though she was just a little girl who loved to paint, she had a heart as big as the moon and a spirit as bright as the stars.